Alright, hello, welcome to another episode of the Bradford City Career Mode. We are here today with a game against Stoke at home at the Valley Parade. And hopefully we can get a victory and continue our good run in the Premier League. If you haven't seen how we're doing in the Premier League, I'll give you a quick gander at the table. Let you look at how the progression is going. Is it going to load? You never know. I've pressed A on it. Is my game frozen? Okay, it just takes forever for the table to load, so that's always fun. But anyway, we are now in second with 3 wins out of 3, 9 goals, only 1 conceded. We're having a hell of a start. Only team above us is actually Spurs, who've got a slightly better goal difference. We've also got Liverpool and Chelsea, who've won all 3 of their games as well so far. As for Stoke, though, they've only got 1 point out of the first 3 games, only scoring once, and they're in the relegation zone. So this is looking good, I would say. Didn't see the last episode, we took on Peterborough in the Carabao Cup and we matched our record win in this career mode with an 8-1 victory away at the Western Home Stadium, which was absolutely insane. If you didn't see, or if you want evidence, I should say, we also have our biggest win there is 8-1 against Bristol in April 2022. I'm pretty sure that was when we were in the Championship as well. Our biggest defeat, yep, Leicester beat us 7-0 in our first season in the Premier League. Quite crazy, to be honest. Record transfer fee, I think that's what we've got for a player. Oh no, it's who we bought. We bought Havertz. Bought Havertz for 135, that's right. But anyway, a couple of players away on international duty for this game. Namely being Carbonero, Vinicius, and I think it was Militao as well. Oh, Militao was actually not away. Okay, so it's just Vinicius and Carbonero, which is okay. So got a vacancy on that left-hand side, which means Dembele's going to switch across here. Sancho's going to switch across here. And if we need a wide midfielder, we'll move Hlošek across to where Sancho is or Dembele is, and we'll work around it like that. Anyway, Havertz is going to go to where Kirchu is, and that is us set besides this. And I think I'm going to put Upamecano as well alongside Militao, because Konate's got a little bit of stamina missing. I want to try and keep as many players as fit as I can for as long as I can, to be honest. And I also need to move on to the bench. I think we're all good, actually. I could probably I'll put Hill on the bench. Or actually, no, I'm going to put... Who did I put on the bench? Nah, I'll put Yartsev on. Because he's better, as he can play 2 positions. He can play left back and centre back. So we're gonna go into this game and hopefully get a win. I'll be a little bit upset if we don't win against Stoke. I'll be really upset if that's the first game we lose this season in the Premier League. But anyway, if you didn't see the news, Haaland completes hat-trick against Peterborough. Haaland scored the last goal of the match and completed his hat-trick to help his team seal away an 8-1 win against Peterborough United. As if it was really going to be any other thing. Celtic won their game. I'm pretty sure that's like a qualifier for the Europa League. So we might get to play against Celtic again. Who knows? We already know our group draw. If you don't know our group draw, I'll show you it quickly after this. We need to sign Hlošek to a new contract at some point as well. But we can see here. That's a Champions League draw. Oh, bugger. I'm off my game. I was actually not going to record today because I've got a bit of a headache, but I've got commitment and I'm going to stick to it. So we've got Molde in our group, we've got Ajax in our group, and we've got FCSB, I'm pretty sure from Romania, in our group as well. So it's okay group. It's not exactly... it will be challenging, but I think we'll be able to get out of it. Ajax should be the only real challenge in that group, if I'm being honest. But if Molde and, of course, FCSB want to put me to the test, that's perfectly fine. There's no concurrent matches. So we've got Donnarumma in goal, Hakimi and Wan-Bissaka as the full-backs, Militao and Upamecano as the centre-backs, Tielemans, CDM, Dembele left mid, Sancho right mid, Havertz centre attacking mid, and then Hlošek and Greenwood as the strikers. Greenwood, of course, captaining the side. And let's see what we can do. I should really be starting Haaland again, but I'm not going to. These take so long to load now into games, into everything, because we're 7 seasons in now, we're 7 seasons deep. It's going to take a lot longer to load into everything, and I apologise. I just hope the whole save doesn't crash or like corrupt or anything, because I've done so much work for this. It'd be so annoying if we can't get the job done. It's always Yuri and Greenwood that I get for these drills, but it's fine. I'm used to it at this point. Anyway, let's load in. It's not a rainy night in Stoke, it's a rainy night in Bradford. It's not even rainy. It's actually sunny. It was just the first view. The clouds look eh. And then it changed camera angle, and the sky actually looks quite good. So I've been scammed there.
From the Premier League in this case. It's Bradford City, and they face Stoke City.
Well, thank you, Derek. The excitement at the start of any game.
Anyway, here is the table as it looks. Stoke in the relegation zone after just 3 games. And we are in second place, just behind Spurs. Like I said, there's been 4 teams who've won all their games so far this season. Can we continue our run and get a 4th win in the Premier League out of 4? 6 goals in the last 3 matches for Mason Greenwood. He's been a goal machine after I put him to striker. But of course, Haaland as well, getting a hat-trick against Peterborough. And Haaland probably will be switched out at some point, either for Greenwood or for Hlošek, so he might be able to continue his scoring run. I wonder what team Stoke will have. Will it be the same team they had 2 seasons ago in the Premier League before they got relegated? Or will it be a completely different team? All I know is we've got a mad team and we should be doing a lot of work with this team, if I'm being honest with you. Let's see. Donnarumma, of course, in goal. I've read it already, but I'll read it again. Wan-Bissaka, Upamecano, Militao, Hakimi, Yuri to Yellemons, Jadon Sancho, Ismail Bailey, Kai Havertz, Mason Greenwood and Adam Hlošek are the 11 we're using today. A couple of players on the bench as well if we needed any to rotate in at any point when someone gets too tired. They've got Hidalgo, Gomez, Goles, Milo da Silva, Sutar and Simon. Quignon, I've already met Bacuna, Smith, they're already up and out strong. Tom Ince, Casiera, they've still got Casiera, fair play to them, and then Kiai. Still got Phobia as well. I think it's see subs for a second there, but like it's okay. But yeah, no, pretty much. I probably pronounced the majority of the Stokes team names wrong, and I apologise for that. Sancho to Greenwood, not wearing the pass, so we have to review the footage on that one. Can't win it back with Havertz. Oh shitty hell! I say that looked like it could be a disaster, but we've held it off for now. That's a great tackle from Militao, not gonna lie. There will be penalty calls, but obviously it wasn't. Havertz receives the ball from Donnarumma. Yuri, I need Greenwood to run this right hand side, bro. Like, what's he doing there? Why is it touching it so heavily around? Like, it's ridiculous, kind of. Can we send Greenwood on his way? Well, we kind of did. Can't turn. Can we shoot, please? Just score it. Oh my god, the scrappy thing at the end, and it's saved away by Hidalgo Gomez. Wan-Bissaka's been absolutely punted there, I'm not going to lie. And it is a free kick, so that makes sense. Upamecano. I wanted to turn and shoot with Yellemons, but apparently the game had it scouted, which is probably what I should have expected from that. Upamecano intercepts the 1-2. Smart defensive manoeuvre by him. Wan-Bissaka gets the ball. And Sancho's going to get sent now. We're on time on, hopefully. Turning back in. Off to Havertz. Can't. Oh, bro, I was trying to, like, stick it around. I got tackled. And Greenwood was offside as he came back on for the ball, so... Judge was offside. Hidalgo Gomez is going to get a free kick here for Stoke. Oh, aim towards Casiera, but we're going to defend it. We're going to get a double header on it. We are. Yuri receives the ball. Havertz. I don't know how he hasn't gone around that guy with the pass there, but he hasn't. Like I said, I'm slightly off my game. Got a headache. I always have an excuse if I'm off my game, by the way. Like, just make sure you guys know that. But this is an actual headache, so. But yep, no, Emerick Laporte, 84.1 million, transferred from Manchester City to Barcelona, I should say, not Brazil. Thinking of Vinicius and how he's doing in the international games. But anywho,
well, we'll have to wait and see.
Greenwood can't hold that. Oh, it's Ploshek. Ploshek couldn't hold it. Havertz gets it back. It's through to Dembele is cutting off the left hand side, which is fair because I'm pretty sure I gave him the tactic to do that.
Facundo Quignon. It's with Juninho Bacuna.
Oh, I've been absolutely done and dusted there. It's okay. If McCann's got a header away. Not fully away though.
Dangerous looking attack.
Once again, if McCann are there to meet it and we can get it gone.
Helps the opposition.
Greenwood cancelled his run. He's not going to get there because of it.
Succeeds in clearing it.
When I turned with Sancho there, Greenwood made a different, like, I think he cancelled his run and that's why I didn't get it. If he just kept on running there, it would have been easily his.
Wan-Bissaka.
Wan-Bissaka off to Yuri.
Tielemans.
We've got so many bloody defenders back. So annoying. Greenwood. Ploshek. Havertz. Bit of space. Oh, I can't get a shot, can I? Can I get it off for Greenwood? Nope. Blocked. There's so many defenders back, like I said. In that little scenario. We've blocked it anyway. I don't know who blocked it, but I appreciate that. There's Militao. He's so far forward. I don't understand why, but okay. Wan-Bissaka's coming enough right back to get a tackle there. Havertz wins the strength battle. Off to Yuri. Sancho now. Into Greenwood. Oh, it's to get back up to Sancho, but it's locked onto Ploshek for some reason. Couldn't tell you why. And a bit of a meeting of minds there. Donnarumma able to clear it. I was hoping that would actually go a bit more towards Sancho, but I'm offside actually. It's not a throw-in. I'm actually offside with Sancho there. Wan-Bissaka could win that header. And he does, but there's nobody there to receive it. Tielemans should have been there to receive it, but he wasn't.
It's opening up for them. Looks promising.
Stoke really looking for it here.
Will they be able? Goalkeeper's ball.
First upset of our season, perhaps. But there's no perhaps about it. We're definite. That's going to go straight to the keeper. I'm not even going to aim to run for that because that just wastes my stamina. It's going to be off the pitch. No, we've kept it on, but we can't get a guy to it. Militao. Okay, but yeah, that was exactly how I planned it out. That was for Hakimi.
Cassiera has it.
Great tackle from Militao. Oh, bugger off. I passed that as soon as I got it. Don't do me like this.
They've given it away.
Sometimes the lock on in this game just does my head in. It's offside anyway, but Jesus Christ, this locking on sometimes just does my whole head in. It's not even offside, to be honest. Alright, it is a little, I guess with VAR it is, but it's not like a million miles off. That could be a 50-50, to be honest.
Well, as you
Luckily we
can
got
see
to the end of the deal.
There's little
Sancho.
between these two teams. It's been a real
Yeah, we're
tight,
literally not.
cagey affair.
We've not
Just hope it opens
really
up a
kept
little
possession at
and
all. We've
one
had our
of these
chances,
teams
but
is
we
willing
just can't
to
seem to
take
put
a
it in
few
back of the
risks.
net. It's actually worrying.
Juninho Bacuna.
Hakimi. Oh, come on, you should be winning that, Hakimi,
Well,
bro.
the fans enjoyed that pass.
Timon's got so much space on the left here.
Crosses on.
Oh, telling him what to cross, and Donnarumma's just caught it. Made them look like a mug. It's going to go all the way to the pissing goalkeeper again. Why is Donnarumma's kicking so good? I'm so used to with Lafont like not going that far.
Well, he found himself in an illegal position.
Yeah, offside. We did bring our whole defence forward there for some reason. I don't know why, but it worked. So I mean, one was running back, but yeah, no. This has been kind of a boring game. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I apologise.
Here's Tielemans.
Havertz.
And he's got
Greenwood might open up things here. Nope. Oh, what a save and what a clear as well. I honestly thought Greenwood was scoring it there to open up the game a bit more, but I was proven wrong. There is obviously, of course, a deadline day transfers. You see who the biggest, like, I'm not moving there with Havertz. Oh, this game does my nut in.
And that was a very fine read.
Won the header and won the ball back. Problems, we've got no right mid for some reason. Fine, because Ploshek's run through with it. Why is he taking it on his weak foot then, the prick? Havertz. Greenwood. We just find a route through. Oh, look how many they've got defending. And I'm being literally fouled off the ball and it's counting as a tackle. Fuck off.
Matteo Cassiera. And the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45
We should be
minutes
winning
in
this, but we
game.
can't seem to get a goal ahead right now.
And normally one who dazzles Ousmane
Dembele
but
missing in
less
action
so
today so
Lee.
far.
Well, his
He's had
energy
2
levels are
touches in
definitely
this
down.
game.
His passing is off. He's only had a
Don't know if we
few
need to evolve
touches
him
of the
more, but I
ball.
don't know what
Not
we
had
need
his
to
best
do.
day, to be fair.
Obviously, he's
This
put in the
team
back of
might
the
have
net,
to
but
go
like,
on
how do we
without
do
him.
that when we just physically are unable to score right now?
And so the battle commences.
0-0 at half-time. Look at that as well. 5 shots to 5 on target. They had 1 shot with 0 on target. Granted, or guaranteed, I should say, they're going to get the 1-0 win now with 1 shot on target. Tielemans' stamina is a mess. Already looked at that. I don't know why I'm going for that again. 49% possession, I should say, for us. 51% possession for Stoke. We'll bring on Martensen if need be, but I think for now, Yuri's okay. Wait, Martensen plays centre back as well. Something new. What's Tielemans' stamina? 78. How is he losing so much stamina so quick? Don't know. Anyway, we'll move into the second half.
Intense battle so
Please.
far, and now the second half is underway.
Get a goal here. If it's only 1-0, it's only 1-0, but I don't want to, like, stop the winning run yet.
Smith, tremendous intuition to win it back.
Havertz. Blaszczak. Play it to the fucking man. Bailey wins it back. Blaszczak. Off to Greenwood. He's got a bit of space here, but he's going to get closed down. And it's turned like a fucking absolute stupid... Oh, I want to like, curse out this game so bad. Greenwood. Oh my days, it's going to be one of these games. I'm actually going to have like a hernia.
He's almost turning away. He thinks he's scored. The goalkeeper doesn't.
Dembele to Yuri. He's got the first touch with a fucking camel.
They don't normally need a second invitation to give it a go on the counter.
Offside, I think.
And threading it forward.
Oh, it's not. Cassiera's kept himself on. Militao blocks the first one, but no guarantee that keeps it defended. If Meccano uses his body there, and I appreciate that from him. Let's get it away.
Cleared away comprehensively.
Blaszczak blocks that, but it goes, okay, right, how is it when I block it, it goes straight to their player, and then they block it, it goes, I don't know. Basically, I'm trying to get the ball, and it just doesn't happen for us. We're against Spurs next as well in 2 weeks' time. Stream's frozen, absolutely beautiful. Militao, can you just win the ball, mate? What the fuck is going on? What the fuck am I meant to do? I'm jockeying him to shit. Ousmane Dembele. Off to Blaszczak. You've actually got to be joking. No, you've actually got to be. My shots aren't the best. But like, why didn't I sign this goalkeeper?
Denied a certain goal there. Great reflexes from the keeper. Well, Derek, surely it's a matter
if we don't score a goal with all our shots on target, I'm actually going to be so annoyed. If they score and we don't, I'm going to be like fuming. That's something I'm clear. Why is it locking onto the centre back who's nowhere near the situation, rather than locking onto my left back who could have actually probably headed that away with no problem? Tom Ince has been subbed off for Ruben Troost Ekong. What a cool name, I'm not going to lie.
They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench.
We might need to go to the bench. We just did with Martensen coming off for Yuri, but like we might need to go to the bench again very, very soon, just for a bit more attacking option. I don't know why my stream's lagging all over the place, couldn't tell you. Anyway, Donnarumma, give it a little whack up pitch. Greenwood, Sancho, Greenwood, Blaszczak. I don't actually know what I'm meant to do. Bloody annoying right now, trying to score a goal past this cunt. He's the best goalkeeper in the Premier League. And he's conceded 6 in 3 games. That's like Lafont stats.
And now the delivery.
Towards Militao, but I can't. Move it in back in Akimi and get the run on this, mate. You just try back as quick as you can.
Matteo Cassiera.
Hell of a ball. And Bailey's actually have to try and left back it here because
Cross into the
he's
middle.
not back fast enough. That goes in. I go mental. Not out of like anger, but out of like, that's insane if that goes in. Just out of like, I'm impressed by that if it goes in the back of the net, to be completely honest with you. Kiai coming off now for Verlinden. We've got the ball somehow here. Bloschek. Link through to Havertz. Greenwood. Back to Havertz maybe for a chance. You don't know if you don't try. A bloody gain! Bailey cuts it off. Turn, shoot. Oh, you turned and you took a fucking 9 million years. I'm going for a straight turn and shoot there. Martensen doesn't accept that. How? Like, is it going through his body? McCann. Something hell. I need to not lose my head here. I need to keep calm. I've already lost my head for the majority of this game, but like I need to try and not like completely fuck it up. Because if I do, then we're not scoring and we're going to possibly even lose this match against Stoke. Right, luckily that was wide. Half tempted to bring Hakimi off because he doesn't know how to play left back. He's been playing either left mid or centre back this game. I think I know what we need though. A little bit of the Norwegian nightmare. Erling Braut Haaland coming on. For Greenwood. Green was out of the game today. Had a decent game. He's made chances for himself. Made chances for other people. Just can't seem to get past Hidalgo Gomez at the moment. Everyone's tired. We just want to try and push for one goal. So we can keep the win run going, but like it just isn't happening right now. And none of the through balls are working at fucking all. Martensen didn't get the ball to Smith there. I don't know how he didn't, but I mean, fair. It's not offside anyway. It might have been, I don't know, to be honest. It could have been on the ball, though, so it doesn't really matter. Then Bailey. I didn't do that. What the fuck is going on?
Will the players respond?
Haaland.
They've lost it.
I'm dribbling around him there, actually, FIFA 20. If you want to, like, just kneel and register the fact that I'm going around the cunt instead of actually going into the cunt. Why would I dribble straight into the defender, realistically? The answer I wouldn't. Donnarumma. Don't full power it because you're going to kick it straight to their goal. Just like, kind of, that's not... It's fine, actually. It's fine. I've already given up hope in getting the 3 points in this one. Stoke have just... They've been okay in defence, but mainly it's a goalkeeper that's been a fucking little prick.
Smith. Individual quality coming to the fore.
Wan-Bissaka
Couldn't keep the ball.
gets it away. Sancho receives the ball. Through to Bloschek. Haaland fucking off fucking side, cunt. Hold your run.
Offside in the opinion of the officials. Substitution time it is.
I swear Haaland has like 97 pace or something like that. Ridiculous amounts of pace for a tall guy that like of his height. And he just runs offside. Like, what's the point when he's got extra yards in the defender for days? I didn't bring you on to be a fucking offside little merchant. And my teammate said that backwards. Hakimi better get there, I'm screaming. Right, good. Well, we lost it, but like...
Has it.
We win this back, thank you, Kutsu. I can't even like complain about that pass because that was a pass I was trying to make.
Smith.
I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm actually gonna lose my fucking shit. I'm so close to losing my fucking shit. Like, this is just ridiculous. This is actually ridiculous. I think that might be their first shot on target all fucking game. I might just not be able to play this game because it's so downright dumb.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle.
Donnarumma, don't start your fucking splits. I had that for Lafont last season.
Well, it can be difficult being a manager at times. None more
That
so
this
than
game just that FIFA 20 in a nutshell. You can dominate the game with shots. You can make all the chances. And then suddenly they just get one ball through and it's like 1-0 to them. That is literally FIFA 20. That should be the fucking like tag for it. FIFA 20. You do your best, it doesn't fucking matter. I'm getting bodied off the ball without even like so much of a foul really. I'm so fucking annoyed.
This looks promising. Really good reading of the game.
I've got one of the best teams in the Premier League and we're going to lose to relegation candidates. Bro, I remember you. Yeah, alright. Maybe I shouldn't just be like spam kicking it with the man to get it out of defence, but then again it might work.
They're not likely to get too many opportunities late in this game.
Fucking, oh my, they've literally got everyone in Stoke defending. Look at all, like, they've got 2 strikers. I'm getting, I can't play this, I actually can't. Before the game ends, and I know I've lost, that's not clear. Watch Martensen here. Does he or does he not get fucking bullied? Oh, he's got the ball, but like, I don't want to play this. Game fucking sucks. I just want to like move on from this. Forget this day ever happened. I shouldn't have done a career mode today. I was thinking maybe I shouldn't, and I should have just like stayed with that idea. As I 1 attempt and scored it. Like, I can guarantee the stats. We've had 3 attempts and not scored with Greenwood at least. I don't know how many there'll be with the other fucking teammates. I'm fuming. I'm actually fuming. It's been a while since I've been this annoyed. I just can't believe we've lost that, to be honest. Like, I don't understand how. I don't get it. What do I have to? I can't. I'm looking at these stats now and I can't. 11 shots to 10 on target for us. 6 shots with just 2 on target. 47% possession for us. 53% possession for them. Yeah, possession was in their favour. But look at the chances we created. We dominated the missed on shots created, the chances created and all that. And we just, I don't know what went wrong there. We didn't even have our best player was a 7.4, but I feel like we played, well, 7.8 actually. Upamecano did his work in defence. But I honestly feel like we should have won that. I'm actually like dead ass annoyed. Bignon getting the man of the match with an 8. 7.6 for Linden getting the goal. I'm just, I actually can't compute this in my brain. Like, what have I just played? I've played possibly the worst 90 minutes of FIFA in this career mode, where I've fully dominated and I've just been shafted, really. I'm going to take a screenshot of this quickly, actually. Just to show, like, my friends about, like, what I go through on a career mode episode. Go screenshot it on my phone, send it to my friends. Just to show my depression. This is ridiculous, honestly. Yeah, I'm going to rage about this. I'm fuming. I wish I hadn't bothered, like, recording this episode. I'm gobsmacked, to be honest. I'm still not drunk in the fact that we've lost that when we've had so much domination. Sorry, let's just try and forget about it and move on.
Can I ask you a couple of questions?
Yeah. You can ask us how we lost, because I don't have a fucking clue. Fortunately for the last team, fortunately for the team, Stoke City managed to score the winner in the last minutes of the game. Just unlucky. I mean, it is unacceptable to lose like this, but I don't want to lose team morale. We were just unlucky today. The boys played well, and any other day we would have won it. It's a shame to lose like this, but we'll keep our chin up and get better next games, or whatever it said. I don't know. Well, a disappointing result today. What went wrong in your opinion? Nothing. We were just unlucky. Literally. I thought we played well another day, could have easily won. Unfortunately, that's football for you. It wasn't to be. Bignon was one of the best players of the opposition today. Is his confident display in defence the reason behind your failure to gain a positive result against Stoke City? The fucking failure to gain a positive result against Stoke City was the fact that our players couldn't get past Hidalgo Gomez. Like, he's one of the best ever. I was just disappointed in the way I know it'll go down a little bit, but yeah. You got to give credit to Bignon for his outstanding performance today, but I was disappointed in the way we played. We should have been putting chances away left, right and centre, and we couldn't.
Thanks, well played. That's all the questions.
I'm almost out of breath from ranting, but I just want to make it clear that I am annoyed to the fullest extent. We've got transfer deadline day though to cover now, so a bit of interest. Axelsen has gone to Familisao for a year now. We've also got like a bit of time now between that last game we just played and Spurs, so hopefully we can regroup and sort ourselves out, honestly, because if we lose against Spurs, we might be out of title race already. I don't know if they're still unbeaten, I don't know what's going on with them, but they're one of the top teams this season that we need to watch out for. We've got an offer for Ousmane Dembele for 117 million from Paris Saint-Germain. He is actually a backup, and I did say I would entertain offers, and that's a good offer. I don't want to have him as a backup, but I do want to have him. We'll delegate. What was the max? 135.8. Alright, we'll put that as a like. These guys have the money. In fact, we'll go 140 because these guys have the money. We'll just do that because we want a quick offer if it's going to happen. Because we'll have to be able to sign someone else. Samarov already accepted the loan offer for him. Hull haven't come back to us yet. Actually, we don't actually need to sign someone else, but I mean, we could. Mikhail Samarov has accepted a 1-year loan with Hull City, so he's gone. Yuri's getting bid on by Barcelona for 98.5 mil. Again, another one I would entertain if it was earlier in the window. I will give it. Well, fucking, you know what? Content. They come back with 98.6. I just straight decline. I will decline it if I just feel like it's either too late for us to try and sign someone. By the way, like I know I've asked for counters or a little bit more extra, but if they bring it in too late, then it's not going to happen for the team that are trying to do it. Agreement for Dembele, 118.2. They've not added much on it all there, have they? You can bugger off. They've literally added like a mil on. I was hoping more towards my mark than your mark there, lads, I'm not going to lie. Let's see if we get anything better for Yuri. If we do, we're going to have to sign someone else in, because I got to have Martensen play CDM for the whole season. Barcelona are really holding their offer here. Bro, if this isn't a really good offer, they've agreed. I can't turn that down. I like Yuri, but I can't turn it down. That is mad money. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to accept. Oh, actually, no, I can't. Can I? I can't. Can I? The transfer won't go through in time. If it had come maybe 4 hours from deadline day, so it could have like negotiated and then gone through before the end of the window, then yes, I would have fully like accepted that. But it's too late for me to try and someone else. That's the thing. That's why I rejected that, and it's good reasoning, to be honest, in my head. So for us, we've only signed, well, technically we've signed 4 players, but we've only signed 2 outright, and we've sold 3. We've got Havertz and Kakache coming in, and we've got Linkvist, Jota, and Grinkov going out on permanent deals, with a lot of youth players going out on loan deals as well. And it could have been Yuri going out as well, but I ain't like, I'm not on that vibe where it could have just like not gone through in time and we wouldn't have had someone to replace him. I don't want to have Martensen be playing there the whole season. I like Martensen, but I don't have that much faith in him. Below is a list of the players that we have further information on. Konstantinov, he's one I wanted to keep around, just to keep an eye on his potential, to be honest, more than anything. Transfer deadline day has ended, but that hasn't stopped us from getting an offer from Juventus for Greenwood for 143.1 million. There is one thing I'm saying to this. If you do, I will only accept 200 million. I know that's like ridiculous, but I do not give a fuck. Like, no, bro, I didn't mean to do that. Retract. No, I'm not reject. Bro, yeah, no, fine. Actually, that's fine. That's such a good offer, though. I want to sell these guys just for content and just have a title for stuff. But I can't. I don't want to sell them because of the fact that they're insane players and they're going to lead us to glory, realistically. Yuri was so close to being gone, I'm not going to lie. That comes a couple hours earlier, he's gone. We find a new CDM and he plays for us. I'm not going to lie. Fully, that was what was going to happen there. Where do we train, bro? Like, We sent 90% of our youth out. It's only Konstantinov that's still here. I suppose he's gonna get a lot of attention this season. Maybe he'll grow quite a lot. There are some of my top players who are still like promising players, but I can't really train them, can I? Hlošek's potential in this game, I think, is 87. He's 89 and he's still a potential player, so that's either promising or scary. Greenwood's got to an 89. I didn't realise that, but because we've like crossed over the month, he's 89 now. Or maybe he was 89 when we did the deal for fucking for Piemonte. I suppose we're in December for that as well, or September. I'm way off with my dates, holy shit. You can tell I'm just not with it. We don't really need to use all training sessions, but I might as well, you know. Varenkov's still here. I low-key want to release him, but I feel like maybe he could be a good lower, like a good championship striker if I put the effort in with him, I suppose. I mean, nobody else is really gonna get trained, so we'll get Varenkov on some drills. But he's not gonna be playing a game. Could maybe give him like 2 minutes against Coventry or something. We're gonna have no messages here, but it's gonna show us our inbox anyway. Now we've got the long sim to the Spurs game. Before we do that, of course, we're gonna have another training session, and before even that, we've got an international management offer from India. Oh boy, if you know me, then I always go to India, like just to troll on online friendlies with my friends, and oh, I want to accept it so bad, but I can't, can I? This is a Bradford City career mode. If this was an off-screen career mode, I'd be managing India right now. I'm not gonna lie, like I fully would be. Yeah, we're gonna quickly just do sim a day in and get some training going again. I don't know how we didn't beat fucking Stoke, but all I do know is we're gonna regroup. I've had a little look. It's not like a full straight-on look at the table, but I had a glance, and it looks as well as if Spurs lost their most recent game. Hill is no longer a potential player, which means he's going to need game time, which is why I was thinking of loaning him out. I'll give him game time against teams like Coventry, who will... I'm saying Coventry, by the way, for an example, because we'll be facing them next time in the Carabao Cup, so I will give him a run out then, probably. Konstantinov hits a 65, and that's perfect as we go into the next week of simulation. Player injured. That better not be Greenwood. I thought I said 6 months. I'm not gonna lie. I read that at first, and I thought it said 6 months. If I have to rely on Lafont for another 6 months in this career mode, I think I'm about to, like, my head's about to explode, like. But we'll have to play Lafont now for the foreseeable future, and Henderson will actually get a shift in against Coventry, so fair play to him as well. Donnarumma injured for 6 weeks with a torn hamstring. Fucking hell. If that was been anyone like above 80, pretty much our starting 11. If that had been anyone on our starting 11 that wasn't the goalkeeper, it might have been curtains, to be honest. I think Yuri probably would have been the worst for that, because I would have played Martensen, and even though I like Martensen, don't get me wrong, he's not the finished article yet, and he probably won't be within this career mode. We're gonna give Hal. You know what? We're gonna try something a little different against Spurs. Who do we put as captain though? That's the thing. Out of these, who do I put as captain? It's got to be Hlošek, hasn't it? He's been around here the longest. It's got to be. But anyway, we are up to the Spurs game now. I'm going to take a quick little look at the league table, and by quick little look, I mean it's going to take about 20 seconds to load, so I apologise for that. Never mind, it's actually loaded quite quick. Nobody has gone with 4 wins, so I wasn't the only one to suffer. But it's just bloody... The way I lost is more infuriating than the fact that I lost, to be honest. But Liverpool and Chelsea on 10 points, they're still unbeaten. Spurs lost, I don't know who they played. Who were they playing? Hopefully it's more embarrassing than ours. Scroll all the way down to the bottom of August. Ah, they lost to Man United, fuck's sake, that's not embarrassing at all. We lost to bloody Stoke at the Valley Parade. I'd understand maybe if we lost at the Britannia. Or whatever they call it now, I don't know if they call it Britannia anymore, but that's just embarrassing really. But anyway, yeah, bad game. No real transfers on the... Oh wait, no, I have to read out all of these. I completely forgot. I blanked, bro. I was about to end the episode. But yeah, we didn't really have a lot of transfers. I'll go through our dealings, and we'll go from earliest to latest, so you can see that in order. So we sold Linkvist first to Brescia for 10 million. We then did an insane deal for Diogo Jota. He's gone to Manchester United for 109.2 million. I didn't want to sell him, but he's not going to grow much more than 88. I think he was 89 actually, wasn't he? Or he was at least close to 89. I don't know. But anyway, I didn't want to have his value decline, so that's why he's gone. We brought in Kai Havertz just because why the fuck not? 135 million. I think his money well spent. We've then got Liberato Cacace coming back in after leaving for a couple of seasons to get a bit better. He's back now. 55 million for him. Fredrickson, one of the other loanees to Leicester. Anisimov out on loan to Dortmund. These are probably two I could recall. Anisimov might be one I recall for definite. Especially if it gets hectic with all the stamina. Bondarchuk gone to Famalicão. Greenkov's gone finally from this club. I don't know how he stayed around here for so long, but I'm so glad he's out of this club. He's gone to Dijon in, I think, the second French league for 3.05 million. Baikov has gone out on loan to Stade de Reims. Mazepov out on loan to Lyon. Martensen out on loan to CD Tondela. And Thomas Axelson out on loan to Famalicão as well, with Samarov accepting a Hull City loan as well on deadline day. So, quite a good amount of loan deals. I don't know why I backed out of that. I'm reading all of the highest price deals, aren't I? At least I hope I am. A couple of transfers still going on. But anyway, the highest deals. We're going to read down to the 30 million mark like I usually do. So we've got Phil Foden, which is another one I was thinking of signing, to be honest. I should have maybe signed him instead of going for Havertz. I don't know. There's 2 ratings difference, and it's only a year difference, so maybe it wouldn't have been bad going for either of them. That's why the prices were so close for each of them. But Phil Foden has gone from Piemonte Calcio to Arsenal for 139.6 million. And the next one is our involvement in it. Leverkusen have sold Kai Havertz to us for 135 million. Another one involving us here. This time it's us selling a player. Diogo Jota has gone to Manchester United for 109.2 million. They've got, I forgot his first name. Mikel, I didn't know his first name, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. I can't say I forgot if I didn't know it. But Oyarzabal has gone from Paris Saint-Germain to Real Madrid for 91.4 million. If I don't know their first name, then I won't say it. If I do, then I will. I'm not going to just check the profiles for every time, because that could take forever. Emerick Laporte, though, from Manchester City to Barcelona for 84.1 million is another big deal going on. I think it's Rodrigo. I'm not going to check in case I'm wrong. But Bentancur, anyway, has gone from Leipzig to Atalanta for 82.1 million. We've got Paqueta. I'm not going to guess the first name for him because I don't know it. I'm not going to guess if I don't know, like I said. But he's gone from AC Milan to Paris Saint-Germain for 79.6 million. Clement Longley has gone from Real Madrid, even what I thought was quite interesting because he's a Barcelona player at the start of the save, isn't he? He's gone from Real Madrid to Spurs for 71.5 million, our next opponents. Newhouse has gone from Lyon to Leverkusen for 69.2 million. Hurtado has been sold from Leicester, so we'll have to face him again. He was actually quite good, to be honest. I don't know why they sold him, but he's gone to Cagliari for 68.3 million. I want to know how Cagliari have got the money for him. I'm pretty sure it's like a mid-table Italian side. So Pinamonti going from Stuttgart to West Ham for 64 million as well. It's another deal that's going on. We've got Vlasic coming in from Russia. The CSKA Moscow team selling him to Chelsea for 61.6 million. Mason Mount, another young centre attacking mid who I was thinking of going for, but if you look at him now, he's 6 ratings below Havertz, so I'm glad I didn't take a risk on him. He's gone to Piemonte, though, for 60.1 million. Obviously, we know Piemonte as Juventus. Visharan going from Fulham to Watford, quite a big transfer. I'm pretty sure Fulham are a championship team as well, so they get quite a lot of money down in the championship. 59.4 million for that. To be fair, 24 years of age, 85 rated, pretty good player. I don't know why he would want to stay in the championship, and he's made the decision not to, obviously. Kingsley Coman gone from Atletico Madrid to FC Bayern for 58.9 million. Another one involving us, it's been a while. AS Monaco selling us back the player we sold to them, I think 2, possibly 3 seasons ago. Liberato Cacace, he's now back at the club he was made at, pretty much, I would say, personally. He was made in Bradford, developed at Monaco, and now he's back in Bradford to show his talent. 55 million for him. And I think it's going to be a bargain, to be honest. It was a little bit more than I wanted to pay at first, but at the end, I'm going to make it look like a bargain. Dani Ceballos has gone from Paris Saint-Germain to West Ham for 53.9 million. We've got Naby Keita leaving West Ham, going to Spain. Going to play for Atletico Madrid for 51.1 million. That's what that transfer deal was. Akhmetov coming from CSKA Moscow. A couple of good players coming out of CSKA Moscow here, going to big teams. Barcelona signing him for 50.8 million. Ferro, sounds like a dog, no offense, bro. But he's actually a really solid centre-back, so I can't really complain. I can't really make jokes. Leipzig selling him to Piemonte, of course, for 49.8 million. We've got Donny van de Beek leaving Leicester City, and I'm happy to see that one because he was a pain in the ass every time he played Leicester. He's now gone to Lyon for 49.6 million, and I just hope Lyon aren't in the Europa League because they're going to probably come up against them again. Bamba has left Napoli to join Liverpool in a deal that's 48.7 million. We've got Cunha, or Cunha, I don't know how you pronounce it. I apologise if I pronounce it wrong. Stuttgart is selling him to Wolfsburg. It's a German deal there with £47.7 million being spent on that. Manu Vallejo leaving Red Bull Leipzig for Brighton for 47.3 million. That could be quite a good deal, depending on the rating he is. He's on an 85 rating. It's not too bad. For Brighton, that's actually quite a good striker for them. Paulinho leaving Celta Vigo for 44.9 million to join Inter Milan, of course, in the Serie A. Puig joining Leverkusen for 44 million. He's been sold by Barcelona. We've got Benkovic leaving Napoli to join Monaco in a deal for 44 million. Maybe he doubles up as a left back and they need someone to cover Kakachi's spot. Who knows? We've got, well, I'm pretty sure most people know. I don't know. Empoli selling Traore, though, to Cologne for 43.3 million. We've got Chelsea selling Daniel Rugani, who's now in his 30s. He's going to start decreasing. He's gone to Real Sociedad for 42.5 million. We've got Luis Felipe leaving Piemonte Calcio and going to Atletico Madrid for 42.4 million. Amuzu going to Napoli from Toulouse for 41.6 million. Carranza leaving Levante to go to Everton for 41.4 million. I'm low-key thinking I should just go down to 40 million, but I'm not going to because that wouldn't be as easy. You guys won't get as bored so quick, you know? You get more bored if I go for longer. So, I mean, Ianis Hagi, I think that's Ianis, or Hagi, I should say, not Hagi. I'm deeply sorry. Of course, the son of the Romanian icon card in Ultimate Team. He's left Real Sociedad for Southampton for 40.2 million. Hopefully, he's not a problem. Got William Saliba, who I was thinking of signing early in his career mode. I wonder what he's doing now. Obviously, he's playing for Napoli after being sold by Torino for 40.1 million. How's he looking? Probably a good idea for me not to get him. Ruben Loftus-Cheek leaving Hoffenheim to join AC Milan for a cool exact 40 million. We've got Zobnin going from Paris Saint-Germain to Spurs for 39.7 million. Larson going from Dortmund to Roma for 39.7 million. I'm going to try and speed this up a little bit. Now we've got Boateng leaving Watford. I think he that prick just scored against us before he left for Stuttgart. Like, why couldn't Stuttgart have signed him earlier? 39.5 million for that deal though. Golovin leaving Monaco to go to Roma for 38.6 mil. Cuisance, I don't know, I probably butchered it completely. Going from Bayern to Sassuolo for 37.6 million. Traore leaving Malaga for Celta Vigo for 37 million. Milan selling Martinez to Real Madrid for 36.8 million. Openda from Atalanta to Real Madrid. A couple of 36.8 million deals there for Real. And we've got Mandragora leaving Olympique Lyon for Lazio for 36.4 million. We've got Elvedi leaving Monaco for 36.3 million to go to FSV Mainz or Mines. Spurs selling Caldara to Everton for 36.3 million. Areola, which is probably nipple, I'm pretty sure, has gone from Paris to Schalke for 36.3 million. He's still quite good at 32, to be fair. Not a bad signing from them. Dennis leaving Club Brugge for Celta Vigo for 36.1 million. I think we're getting to the bottom of the page here. To be honest, I think in future I'm just going to read to the bottom of the page because it usually seems like all of them are above 30 million. We've got Bracalo going from Roma to Barcelona for 36 million. We've got Shakhtar Donetsk selling Maicon from, or I should say to Berlin for 35.8 million. And that's as far as I can go down. So that's going to be the transfer done. But once again, I'm sorry for losing to Stoke in this one. Hopefully we can get back to winning ways against Spurs. They lost against Man United, so we're both resetting pretty much. So hopefully we can take it from them at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed all the deadline day activity as well as possibly selling two of our really good players, maybe even three. We could have sold Greenwood, but I've decided against that in probably the smartest decision I'll ever make. Once again, though, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you very, very soon when we take on Spurs.